Podcast City Network.
It is time to play.
You're listening to ELS. Let's go! Uncut.
No doubt.
Put your drinks up!
Okay.
Now we come to the payoff.
Let's rock.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to ELS Uncut, your random, vulgar podcast that's unfiltered and uncut. I am Everett Lee. What a hell of a week and a weekend. And I hope everyone's enjoyed their weekend, because tomorrow your ass got to go back to work, just like me. So let's end the weekend with some unfiltered discussion, shall we? I'm joined tonight by none other than my co-host, Mr. Deathmatch Russell Podcast, David C. Russell. How you doing, David?
Hello, Everett Lee.
Hello, Mr. David.
Yo, man. Sunday, man. It's Sunday, like you said before. Yep. It's back to the grind tomorrow.
I know. It's like...
Oh, my God. What the fuck is that?
Damn!
Exactly.
It is. It sucks. It sucks that everyone has to go back to work.
Tell you what, the weather's been nice though lately. It's been. I think we're finally getting that jump in the weather now that we need. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's weather's been clearing up, which is great. Weather down here in Daytona is not bad. Yeah. I've enjoyed it. Weather's nice. I had today off. I spent my day with my wife and my daughter. I sat around and watched movies today. That's about what I did today, is sit around and watch movies.
Sat around, watched movies, and you know.
Yeah. I sat around on Sunday and watched movies. I watched
what were you watching?
Well, I watched two really great movies I've never seen before. They've been out for a while, and I finally got the chance to watch them. I finally got to watch The Bourne Legacy and Jason Bourne. I finally got to watch both of those. I pulled them up on PlayStation View and checked out all their movies on demand. I'm going through looking at all the selections of stuff and their movies, and I came across Bourne Legacy. I never seen that. It starred Jeremy, I believe his name, Jeremy Renner. He plays Hawkeye in the Avenger movies. So he plays Aaron Cross, and it ties in, the story kind of ties in what's going on during the Bourne Ultimatum, what was going on with other members or whatever you want to call it that was in the program that Jason Bourne was in. And basically, when they shut the Treadstone program down, they took out all the remaining people that were in it, and he didn't get killed, and so he has to get to the bottom, find answers why everything is happening. And it shows a lot of stuff going back and forth with the timeline with the third the Bourne Ultimatum movie with the shutdown of Treadstone, which I thought was really good. Really good story, kind of a filler story. It gave you more of a back story from the inside of the organization's point of view, because during the Jason Bourne movies, the Bourne Identity, the Bourne Supremacy, and the Bourne Ultimatum, you saw it through Jason Bourne's perspective and a little bit of what was going on. This was more of everything that was going on when when the whistle got blown on what they were doing with the organization and making these super, you would call it super soldiers, super assassins. And it gave more of a detail how they were handling the shutdown and getting rid of all their evidence and the covering up their tracks. And it had to do with...
that sounds cool. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, really good. And then I watched Jason Bourne.
I like movies like that catch your eye sometimes. You just have to pull out something that you've never seen and just go with it. And you know what? At the end, it turns out to be a cool movie or, kick-ass storyline, too. And
yeah, it was really good. It was really good. The story was really good. I enjoyed it. I know quite a bit of people didn't like it at the time because Matt Damon was not in it, and it did mention about Jason Bourne throughout the movie, though. But talking about Jason Bourne, then I watched Jason Bourne, which I thought was really good, and the action and the sequences was really good in that. And with him laying low on the grid for 10 years, some stuff comes out. And he has to come out of hiding, and he has to get to the bottom and find answers on why they're coming after him after so long. Tommy Lee Jones was in the movie. I thought was great. Couple of returning characters from the series, from the last 3 films that had him in it, had Matt Damon, Jason Bourne in it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a really good movie, and the action was great. I love those suspenseful type movies. I love them. I'm a fan of them.
That's cool. You just got back from the movies a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
I went and seen Captain Marvel. Yeah. I finally went and seen Captain Marvel, and I liked it. I thought it was all right. Captain Marvel was good. The way I look at it, a lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. The way I look at it, that movie it's a good filler to hold you over till next month's bigger movie, which is the Avengers. And, of course, we know Captain Marvel will be in the Avengers Endgame movie. That's going all over the place. Speaking of Avengers, I subscribed to this YouTube channel, this one dude, and he's giving out all these scenarios and possibilities on stuff right before Captain Marvel came out. Some of the stuff was true, but some of it was just speculation and it felt like it was blowing smoke up my ass.
Right.
But then now it's like every other day he's coming out with stuff. Like it's almost becoming ridiculous and impulsive, and it's almost like freaking clickbait. Because every time I listen to it, I'm like,
oh my God, what the fuck is that?
I'm like, really? I'm like, what? Why? What the hell?
Wow.
What the hell? It's just keeps going on and on and on. I keep getting
so anyway. These movies, well, of course, Marvel's making good ratings, anyways, as we know on the scene.
Well, they're pulling in bank. They're pulling in bank. They're more like they are. It's like, show me the money. Talking about Marvel, I read this freaking interview. Or article Yahoo News put up about the Avengers, and they said that Marvel or Disney saying goodbye to their $55 million franchise, the Avengers, like it's the end of Marvel. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, you got 6 movies that we know of, and more possibility of other movies that are coming out for the next couple of years. For example, okay, you have July, you have the second Spider-Man movie, Far From Home. Then later on, you got a sequel to Doctor Strange, a single standalone Black Widow movie. You have the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming out in the next couple of years. Then you have another Black Panther movie, which made bank and won an Oscar at the Oscars. So, I mean, it was no-brainer right there. Let's make a sequel to Black Panther. Then you can make another Ant-Man movie. You can make another one of those because there's 2. They already got 2 underneath their belt. You do a third one. There's 6 right there. Then you can also do 2 more Captain Marvel movies. There's 8 right there. And then, of course, the Eternals, which will be coming out sometime in the future. And then another character they've introduced from the comic books, which will probably be coming out too. There's so much stuff, and they act like the idiot that wrote the freaking article on Yahoo News is like Marvel's not going to make any bank. They're going to make bank off this. They've finished the 10 years. They're going to be making more bank with another 10 years with what they're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The Marvel movies.
I need to get my ass to the movies.
Yeah.
I keep on saying that. How many times
you
do I
should.
keep on saying that?
You should.
Just do it.
Get your butt to the movies, man.
Go
Get your
see
butt
the
to the movies. Walk in there and be like, yeah, just go in there. You know, it's like, let's go to the movies.
Let's rock.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Throw some popcorn down and go.
Yep.
All aboard the Midtown Express to hell.
Pretty much.
So what other
right?
TV? So what else is like going on else besides movie wise? Like I know that we just saw an advertisement on the internet. I mean, you were just talking about Dumbo. Dumbo is just right.
Yeah.
Dumbo for Disney.
Yeah, Dumbo's coming out Friday, which looks fantastic. Did you ever watch the original Dumbo?
I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Was,
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what else I watched today. I watched Christopher Robin's. It's on Netflix.
No way.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. It made me feel like a kid again watching Winnie the Pooh. Honestly, it did. It did. I really did enjoy it.
But the people have to realize you're a father too, so you have a daughter that enjoys all the rolling of the movies and the Disney and this and that.
Yeah.
Like my nieces and nephews, they all love that stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely do.
I mean, how Disney? I'll tell you what, man. Disney from like when we were kids, we just think like Mickey Mouse and like all these original movies to like Snow White and Cinderella to just all the movies that really took off. Made the real Disney before all this new Pixar and animated shit. And,
Yeah. Well, let me set the mood real quick here with something.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let me try to see if No, that's not what I want.
That's what you get to.
No, I was gonna play something just great, Yeah. You hear that?
Can you all hear that? Yep, we can hear it.
Yeah. Let's set the mood with some background music.
Why not?
Yeah. So, like, basically, what we're going to be talking about here, okay, is that got some news and some topics we're going to run through here on this first half of ELS Uncut tonight here. Supernatural Arrow, we're going to be talking about that. What made-up holiday is it? I don't know. Maybe you know. I don't know. Pantera celebrated its 25th anniversary for Far Beyond Driven. We'll talk about that. And some fun facts, David, I have for you. Yeah.
Fun.
I got some fun facts for you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I got some fun facts for you.
I'm digging this elevator music.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like real. We got to start. I think we need to put this in our podcast. I like this. Enjoy this. It's like you sit back and listen to like the old radio stations with
the music playing in the background. Yeah, that's what this is.
Great.
Yeah, we're radio style tonight here, ladies and gentlemen, on ELS Uncut. Yeah.
And not only we're uncut, but we're taking calls also, aren't you? That's it.
That's right. We need some viewers in on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this up here. All right. You want to call in and give your thoughts on the topics that we're talking about tonight? Go ahead right here. The phone lines are open tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Call in at 386-206-1595 and give us your thoughts on the topics we'll be discussing tonight here on ELS Uncut.
Maybe we'll do a contest or something too. We'll throw something out for the fans.
A contest? What?
No, kidding.
Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
Damn!
No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Tonight's
So
not one of those.
let's throw up some stuff here. We're going to be talking about some things right here. All right, right here on the screen. Well, you've heard of the supernatural shows, right?
Me, Everett, I don't catch TV as much as you do.
But you've heard of the CW, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've heard of the CW. Okay. All right. It's basically ending. The Supernatural is finally ending after its 15th season.
Yeah.
Yeah. You believe that, man? After 15, next season will be its 15th season, and the show will be ending, finally. It's one of the CW's longest running shows on the network, because back when the network was the CW, or the CW, excuse me, WB, they were on. And then when the WB and UPN merged to form the CW, then a lot of those shows stayed and a lot of them have come and left. At the time Supernatural was going, the only longest running show the CW had was Smallville. It was in its 10th season. It ran 10 seasons on the network, and eventually it ended after season 10. But the Supernatural is going to end after its 15th season. I mean, alongside next season, Arrow is going to be ending too. Arrow, after its 8th season, final season, it will end. So Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles, how do you say his name, and Misha Collins announced that the drama will wrap alongside Arrow in 2019-2020 broadcast season. This is coming from the HollywoodReporter.com. The network's longest-running scripted original Supernatural will end its previous announced 15th season. They announced it on social media. Jared and Jensen and Misha announced it on their social media this past Friday, that season 15 will consist of 20 episodes on par with its current tally. This is what they had to say. Quote, "Firstly, we'd like to thank all the people who have been involved with the show, both in the front of and behind the camera. For us to have been experience of a lifetime, we support that we had both from Warner Brothers Television to CW has been incredible. We'd like to give a special thanks to Jensen, Jared, and Misha for making this journey so special. It is now most important to give these characters that we love the send-off they deserve." That's what executive producer Robert Singer and Andrew Dabb said in a joint statement. Let me ask you, how long do you think a TV show should run? How many seasons do you think a normal TV show should run?
What, like 32?
No,
32?
Episodes. Usually, for example, the new way they do seasons now is like episode count. A lot of them do at least about 10 or 20 or 22. The CW shows like Arrow and Supernatural usually go about 22 episodes a season. But like season wise, how many seasons do you think a show should run? Mostly really, really good shows, in my opinion, run at least about 8 to 10 seasons. But a show, you think over 10 would be overkill for a show?
Yeah.
You do.
Absolutely.
You do. Like I don't know what would be a perfect example. Let's see, Smallville.
Yes, I know that's getting big or whatever. That Smallville's popular.
That was popular at one point, but Smallville, I think if you went past 10 on TV, I know they continued it in the comics, but after 10 going to 11, I couldn't see that. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't see that.
My computer's acting up tonight. I don't know why.
Your computer's acting up? Are you even on your computer tonight?
No, should I just shut it off? Fuck it. I'll
What?
Just shut it off.
What do you mean? What do you mean
I'm
you're
just playing. I'm not even online. I'm just like look at the screen. Oh, here we go. I got it up now. Okay, nice. I got us. We're up.
Oh, you do.
Yeah,
you get your stuff going. I had computer problems this past weekend. This whole week I've been having problems. It started Wednesday when I was doing the Ever Lee show with my guest. I went on late. You're sitting there texting me. It's like, what's going on? What's happening? It's like,
why?
problems.
Yeah, that's like that. Usually,
Problems.
yeah, it's up now. It's like very slow window. I don't know why. Well, I'll tweak it this week. No big deal.
But Arrow, I wanna mention Arrow. It's run 8 seasons. It's in season 7 right now, but season 8 next year will be its last season. I think that's good. But now Arrow ties in with The Flash, DC Legend of Tomorrow on those 2 shows there, but mostly The Flash and stuff. And now Supergirl a little bit, but with Arrow being the forefront, the one who started it all with all the spin-off shows. Now that's ending. Now here's my question. Now, will the cast from that show, will they be making guest appearances on the other shows once in a while?
You're right.
Yeah. You think? You think?
Yeah.
I think they probably will. I think the cast will, because they'll end up with it. Like when you have a show that spins off and the spin-off show usually ends, usually the cast and stuff will come back once in a while, make guest appearances on the main show they were spun off of. But I think 8 to 10 seasons is enough for a show. For example, ER. Do you remember ER back in the day?
Oh my God, that was a good running show.
It was. It ran.
Like, not to be like cheesy, not to be like, oh my God. But yeah.
Did you watch it? Did you watch any of it?
Of course I did. Come on.
Yeah.
Like ER was like, just caught your eye. A lot of the, the medical stuff, and it's like going on TLC or like watch 911 episodes. Like you'll remember 911, like the medical TV series.
Yeah.
What's your emergencies?
Check this out.
Yeah.
Okay, it ran. Talk about ER. It ran from September 19th in 1994 to April 2nd, 2009, with a total of 331 episodes spanning, guess what? Guess how many seasons?
2.
2 seasons.
What are you laughing at?
No, let's
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
15 seasons. 15. I'll tell you another show, a medical show that's trying to beat ER for being the longest medical show. And you know what that is?
What?
That's Grey's Anatomy.
For all the ladies.
Yeah.
All the people. For all the ladies.
Well, guess what right now? They're tied with ER right now as the longest TV show right now. They have 15 seasons with 335. Actually, they beat ER. But that's a question. It's like, the longest. What is the longest running medical TV show? What's the longest running medical TV show now?
You Google that. You're just doing a Google search for the hell of it. You're just seeing what's good.
Well, yeah, I got a freaking computer in front of me.
Sure.
I got a freaking computer in front of me. Am I not going to?
Why not? Do it.
Am I not going to?
You can do it. You can do it.
It looks like that Grey's Anatomy has beat ER.
Wow.
ER, yep. It's the longest running medical drama. Grey's Anatomy has. Now, it'll probably end after next season, too. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think...
You got music playing. You got like a guitar playing. I'm like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, I'm playing music in the background. Should I not? Want me to stop it?
You can play the... Yeah, hey.
Oh my God, what the fuck
Oh,
is
you
that?
stop it, that... pull that soundboard from you.
You're gonna pull it? Well, I don't want to hear any.
Bitching and moaning and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching. Are you bitching?
Because I will. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
It really
But
is.
yeah. But anyway, that's right there. Is what is the longest running TV show? But yeah, well, let's move on.
I thought The Simpsons were like the longest running cartoon of all time. No,
It is. The Simpsons
that
is.
is.
Yeah, The Simpsons is. Yeah, The Simpsons
Yes.
definitely is the longest running cartoon TV show in history. I think they're in their like 26th, 27th season or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Bob, I just was reading something today, just earlier on Twitch. I saw something saying Bob's Burgers moving to Fox.
Really? Bob's Burger.
Yeah.
You ever watch an
Bob's
episode of that?
That's pretty funny. They're just so stupid.
Yeah,
It's just
stupidly funny. I know.
It
Stupidly
really is.
funny. I love stupidly funny stuff
It's like
that.
it's like the reverse of the Simpsons almost. It really is. You know, it's the same characters. You know, the same. You know, dynamics. You know, you could tell by the cartoon looks. Like, you know, the artists. You know.
Uh-huh. Yep. Well, guess what, man?
What?
Who? What? Every time my wife's sit next to me,
Yeah.
she puts the chair out right in front of me, so I forget it's pulled out. And when I get up, I about pull a Chevy Chase and fall over the freaking thing. Yeah.
Not only a stunt man.
You know I can't hear you. What? Well, yeah, he can.
It's just us. It's just us, not the world.
Yeah. You can't find it. Well, don't leave stuff out for her daughter. Yeah, my wife lost a remote today. She was playing The Sims 4 on the PlayStation 4.
Are we still online? Are you still talking? Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live. Why?
Oh, you're talking to your wife like, oh. Off camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is uncut, man. ELS uncut.
I know.
Anything goes,
What?
anything happens, you know?
She ever find that
Yeah.
damn remote? Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
What are you saying?
What I was saying was, she was playing earlier today. She was playing The Sims 4 for PlayStation 4. She had the remote with her, and then she got up and walked out. And then when she came back, it was gone. Apparently, my daughter may have grabbed it, and it's in a room somewhere.
Good luck. finding
So
it.
I was like, you know what? I don't care. I got PlayStation View. I got a Fire Stick, so that's what I'm going to be watching. So that's what I did.
Do it. Do
Well,
it.
that's what I did. Yep. Well, holidays.
Holidays. What's our next holidays? Easter coming up, right? Easter.
Yeah. Easter. That's a holiday. That's a
real
holiday.
I know.
Okay.
That's
a holiday. Have
But
you
that's a
seen?
holiday.
Have you
What's
seen on like Twitch? Okay, or not Twitch. Excuse me.
Speaking of like you know where I'm gonna go when I'm in Connecticut for Easter to my relatives.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go to the Pez factory, the Pez dispensary, the famous Pez. You know, like the cool little things you would buy as a kid. Remember, like the vintage Pez's.
Yeah, I remember the Pez.
I cannot wait for that.
My wife found something just now. Where was it? Under the refrigerator. She found part of the vacuum underneath the refrigerator.
What the hell's the vacuum going under the refrigerator?
You got me. You got me.
No!
Yeah. You got me. Okay,
Yeah,
now
holiday, man.
now what I was looking on here. I found it on Twitter here the other day, and it just made me realize something. Okay, events. Okay, if you go on Twitter, it's easy to see on a PC. You go to Twitter, you go to the analytics for your Twitter handle. All right, and you go to events. Okay. Now, if you look, there's a bunch of stuff that pops up for different things. Okay. Now,
hold on, I'm pulling it up now.
Okay, April Fool's Day. That's pretty much in this country and other countries. Where the heck is it? I was looking at this. I said, really? I said, this is... Okay, here we go. Events. Okay, after you go to events, then you hit on the tab, an overview, next to it, events. Okay. Now, they got all of these events, these type of events.
I don't even know where you're looking at. I can't even see, but
yeah. Well, here's the thing. They have all these freaking events. Okay. Back.
Yeah.
All right, we're in March right now. Did you know yesterday was Anime Japan 2019? Okay, I could see that. Now, March 25th is Apple special events. It's showtime. Okay. All right. PAX East 2019 on the 28th. Here we go. Okay. Mother's Day in the UK is on March 31st. I didn't know that. April Fool's Day, of course, that's all over. All right. Now you keep going down here. Okay. All right. April 7th, World Health Day. Never heard of it. April 7th, okay, World Health Day and National Beer Day. All right. Then there's April 10th is National Siblings Day. April 11th is National Pet Day. April 15th is the last day you get to turn in taxes. They call that Tax Day. Okay. Now, Earth Day, we know what Earth Day is. That's April 22nd. Okay, now this is where it gets weird. Okay. Right. They got... I'm going to load more here. I'm going through, looking through the rest of these days. Okay. May 5th is National Small Business Week. Never heard of that. Teacher Appreciation Week, May 6th. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. Here, I'm trying to look here because I'm going through looking at this. There's National Wine Day on May 25th.
Let's go out and get some wine today, folks.
Yeah, it's just okay. If you could pick the event types, we'll say other. Okay, other. I'm looking at this. Okay, finals week, Teacher Appreciation Day. Okay, what gets me is those days that it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. Or it's Wear Your Shoe on Your Right Foot Day. Or Wear Your Shirt Backwards Day. Where is this stuff on the calendar? Where is it? Where the heck is this stuff? Who makes this stuff up? Who makes up these freaking dates? Who the hell makes them up?
I don't know.
Who makes them up? Who makes them up?
Not you.
It's
generators. It's all generation. It's all something that they want to platform it.
Who makes these up?
Somebody they make money off of it. Whatever, Twitter, whoever. They're people in the department.
Fake holidays. Okay.
Where am I finding this? I'm not even seeing this on my list.
Holiday Insights. All right, on Twitter. Okay, yeah. If you click on your picture, your profile picture, you go to, it's right underneath Twitter ads. It's called Analytics. Then you click on it.
Analytics.
And then
right there.
Okay, and then you hit at the top next to audience and in between more, you hit events. And then it pops up browse events on Twitter. Then where it says overview, you hit events again, and then it brings you all the types and stuff.
I'm still not seeing this, but I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. Like, okay. Did you know in March is Irish American Month? It's National Crafts Day Month, National Frozen Food Month, National Nutrition Month, National Peanut Month.
Yeah, I got a peanut.
National Social Workers Month.
Dude, really? Really?
Who comes up with these freaking holidays? Like in April, International Guitar Month.
Do what?
Pecan Month, Welding Month.
I see you go on their Twitter. Go on their Twitter and ask them why. Who comes up with this?
I Googled this. There's a site that's called holidayinsights.com.
Yeah.
Bizarre and unique calendars. You know what? We should on the calendar, we should put out there the day that Rusev and WWE announced it's Rusev Day. We should put that on the calendar and put it out there.
Dude, let's tweet the Everett Lee show.
Yeah, I should have a day. Let's say April.
That Match Russell Day. Yeah.
April 4th is Everett Lee Day.
Absolutely.
April 4th is Everett Lee Day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you can make up a holiday or a day to love your pet, or a day to love and appreciate a different culture or different anything, then hell, that's how they do things now. I think I'll do the same thing.
All right.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. People sit around and they think of these damn holidays. Oh, what should I think about, man?
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, maybe we should call it National Bake Day. Dude, what you gonna bake, man? I think I'm gonna bake something. Well, you sound like you're baked right now.
How about National Let's Bleed Day, all right?
National Bleed Day. National Blue Day.
Blue Day rocks. Blue Day rocks.
Blue Day. Basically, that's how it is.
Yeah.
It just gets me with these damn holidays they come up with, and it just gets me.
How about National Damn Holiday?
Oh God, it just gets me. It's like almost like
That's insane.
Yeah, it is just stupid. It is stupid how they come up with these damn holidays. Someone sits around and it's like it's like.
Mm-hmm.
We about to get stupid.
That's basically how it is.
I'm not. Are you liking a new Twitter setup? I'm not liking it.
You're not. I am. That's what I think about it.
You ever watch like the stupid videos they have on there?
Yeah.
Like
you know what I think?
And...
I think of. I'll tell you what I think. Sometimes it's more like.
I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. Sweat. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
God.
Yeah, but these freaking stupid fake holidays. They come up with these stupid fake holidays. It just gets me. It gets me. With these stupid fake holidays that come up. It's like, come on, man. Really? You're going to come up with another stupid... you would come up with a fake holiday. I'm going to come up with a fake holiday. So April 4th is Everett Lee Day. That's what...
Damn right.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push it on Twitter. Everett Lee Day is April 4th from this point on. So people's going to find out about that.
Oh, my God. Somebody, like, really?
What?
The cookie. Oh, my God. This is funny. This is too much. Look at this. Look at these stupid people.
On what?
Doing on fucking. Or I'm gonna tweet you this here. I'm gonna tweet you something.
On Twitter?
Yeah. Look at this stupid.
I'm on Twitter right now. Is it on Today, News, Sports, Entertainment?
No, I'm going to send you something. I'll send it to you.
Well,
I'll send it to the Podcast City page or whatever.
well, no, don't put it out there. I want to move on because we've kind of gone off the rails a little bit here. Where were we? All right, I'm done with my rant with the stupid fake calendars, stupid holidays, the stupid fake holidays they come up with. Talk like a pirate day, drink coffee through a straw day, yada yada yada, all that stuff. I mean, I'm just, you get the point.
I
get the point.
I know. It's like flicking a rubber band across the room.
Wear a hat day, now. National Hat Day.
Yeah.
You just
throw a hat on.
Really? That's just crazy. National Cookie Day. It's National Cookie Day. You want to
National Ice Cream Day. Hey, well,
there is a National Ice Cream Day. I don't even know. I don't even keep up with this stuff. I don't even know when it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
That's how much I keep up with it. That's how much I keep up with it. I don't even know when it's going to happen. I don't.
National Shit Day.
Yeah.
What'd you do for the rest? What'd you do on your holiday? Well, I took a nice
National Shit Day.
I sat on the toilet bowl all day. I built a fort in the bathroom with toilet paper, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, basically.
It's
now,
great.
Pantera, they're celebrating their 25th anniversary for Far Beyond Driven, which in 1994, when that came out, that hit number 1 on the Billboard Top 200. Far Beyond Driven was number 1 on the Top 200. It made number 1, right? Okay. The 20th anniversary is getting reissued, and it still stands as one of the heaviest LPs to debut. This is coming from blabbermouth.net. To debut at number 1 on the Billboard charts, which was made available on 2014. Phil Alonso told TV Rock Live about the chart achievement. He said, quote, "I don't think any of us had any idea that we would have a number 1 record or anything like that. As a matter of fact, when I was first told about it, I didn't even believe it. My dad told me, 'Hey son, your record's number 1.' I was like, 'You're drunk.' But then I found out later, of course, it was true." And the band had a lot of success. They did. They basically, the band had a lot of success. I mean, before the band was popular, they were big in Texas. Then like Cowboys from Hell, that's a good one. Far Beyond Driven, 5 Minutes Alone, Shedding Skin. Just not Shedding Skin. I'm thinking of Great Southern Trendkill. Yeah, 5 Minutes Alone, I'm Broken. Dun 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 dun.
I'm broken.
I like that. The guitar, that riff. Dun, 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 and he lets the guitar ring dime back. Then dun 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 dun, and then they stop and you hear Vinnie Paul on drums. I love it. I love that, man. It just sounds freaking great. That album does. Well, apparently, celebrating the 25th anniversary, they've released a name generator. You go online, you can personalize your own logo in the style the band's logo as appears on the album. On Far Beyond Driven there, you've been seeing flash up on the screen there. You can actually do that. For example, let me screenshot this here. This is off of blabbermouth.net. What? Yeah.
Is it still on? Oh, cool.
Yeah, what I'll do is when we port this over, when this goes to YouTube, I'll put the link in the description. But let me
Oh,
screenshot this right here because this is pretty neat. Right here. All right, blabbermouth.net. See what they did right there with the logo with the name and stuff. You see, you can change with the name generator. You create your own name. I should do one for the Eric Lee show.
Do it.
I should.
Make one.
I should.
Do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up on here. Okay, here's the name generator here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. All right, it's loading. Create your own custom logo. Boom.
Sweet.
Here we go. All right, let me screenshot this here. Okay, real quick. All right, there we are. So you can create your own name logo. Let's go ahead and let's try this out. Let's put ELS Uncut. All right, we're going to generate the logo. Check it out.
Is it what? What comes up? I can't even see it. There's a short delay in the fucking my phone's out.
Yeah.
You can show me on the inside. Let's turn the camera around.
Well, I got all this stuff in the way of it.
Oh, all right.
Now, do you see it? I'll
No.
leave it there for a minute. Look at that.
No,
You have just
Yo, what? Oh, you just had it. Oh, I just saw it and it went away. Oh, no way.
pretty neat, huh?
Oh, dude.
Ha, ha, ha.
Throw one up there for Deathmatch Russell, can you?
All right, yeah. Well, all right, I'll go back up here. Okay. Let's see what Deathmatch Russell looks like, okay?
You should do one for Chris Carnage, too.
Deathmatch.
Shout out to Chris Carnage for his final score tonight, too. Ooh,
Yep.
bringing that up. That's pretty sharp.
Deathmatch Russell podcast. Let's generate your logo. It's too big.
To just do DMRP. Deathmatch Russell Pod, you know? You can just do, like, the initials.
Okay.
Deathmatch, DMRP. Yeah, it's DMRP, yeah. Deathmatch
right.
Russell Pod.
DMRP.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
There he
That's
goes.
badass.
Oh,
See what
there we
Chris-
go.
Oh, sweet. Wait, it's loading. Oh, wait, that's you still. Oh, that is so cool, dude.
Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty
Do one
neat.
for Chris. Got a good one for Chris.
Do Chris Carnage here. Okay. Well, actually, let's see what the Everett Lee show looks like.
See, podcast. No, it's too long. Podcast City Network. No, maybe. Ooh, this
There you
is
go.
pretty cool.
Oh, too long.
What is it?
Yeah, let me do this here.
I wish my Twitter was working. My tweet. I think
There
I
we
need to
go.
log in.
Check that out.
Wow. I'm jealous. I'm gonna have fun with this later.
Look at that. Everett Lee show. Pretty cool. All right,
That's
let's
pretty fun.
all right.
Look, Chris Carnage.
Yeah.
That's it. Russell podcast and call it a night. That's it for that.
All right, let's create the logo.
Yo, that looks awesome for Deathmatch Russell. Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
And so,
What do you think of Chris Carnage there?
yeah,
Pretty neat, huh?
this is badass. This is cool.
Yeah, Chris Carnage. All right, let me do one more
More.
here. All right.
I'd have to log in. I don't know. I gotta rewrite my number down.
There we go.
Sweet.
What do you think of that one?
Show that to Chris. Save that and save it simple.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You'll like the last one I just did.
If it ever loads, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting before I do anything else. Because I know
That
you
is-
got a delay right there. Because you're viewing. You're
Yeah.
viewing right there. But what do you think about that?
Dude, send that is awesome.
That is cool,
Dude.
ain't it?
Yeah, send that to Chris. He'd like that.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. But yeah, that's what they're doing.
Pretty. So shout out to Pantera for letting you have fun with their name.
Yeah.
Thanks for a free site.
Yeah.
Free little
Uh-huh.
But you know what? Listen to their latest albums too, of course.
Pantera is freaking awesome. I've been a fan of theirs since freaking high school.
I've never been to any of their concerts.
Me neither. But I've been a fan of them for quite a while.
Pantera's been around, and we know a couple like wrestlers too that have had their theme songs. Back in the day too.
Yeah,
that really got us amped into it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Time is.
All
right. Hey, we're doing good on time. Cool.
Yeah, we're doing great on time. One thing I want to tell you is I got some fun little facts I want to share with you. I was talking about some of the stuff earlier. Yeah. Let me
about it. Yeah. Bring it up.
Yeah, I brought it up, and you were sitting there laughing about it because you're like, huh.
Why would he have this? Yeah.
What do I have to say? Well, as soon as I can pull something up here, I will. I'm trying to pull this up here. I like reading about fun facts, fun different things, because it's funny just to listen and read about. And one of the things I found out was I found this out right here. Some did you know facts. You still there? Okay. All right.
What just happened? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess
I got too much shit going on, that's why. Did you know that 11% of people are left-handed?
No, really?
Yeah. There's about 11% of people are left-handed, and 8% of people have an extra rib, and that the 3 most common languages in the world are Mandarin, Chinese, Spanish, and English. And did you know that the smallest bone in the human bodies are found in your ear?
Really?
Yeah. And then Switzerland eats the most chocolate, equaling to 10 kilos per person a year. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Toilets. Did you know toilet use 35% of indoor water is used? I had to do that.
Flush time.
Yeah. Fire usually moves faster uphill than downhill. Yeah. Did you know that 1/4 of your bones are in your feet? And did you know a 1-minute kiss burns 26 calories? Did you know that? An average person will spend about 25 years asleep. Unlike me, which I spend about 4 to 5 a day. Because I've got so much stuff that goes on. Did you know that black and yellow are the only 2 colors with the strongest impact? I'm serious.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, having stuff like that, it just makes me...
But you know and I know that you're only half the man that I am. And I have half the brain that you do.
Yeah. And did you know that Pulp Fiction, it costs about $8 million to make, with the $5 million going towards actor salaries?
That's crazy.
Yeah. The oldest word in the English language is town.
Town.
Yeah. I kid you not.
My town is named Brick Town.
Yep.
See?
Yep. 90.
Yeah,
Did you know that
like
96% of candles are sold or purchased by women?
Yeah.
Yeah. 42% of men and 25% of women don't wash their hands after using a public toilet.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I like this one here. All clocks in the movie Pulp Fiction are fixed and set at 4:20. Yeah, little things. And did you know that rubber bands last longer when you keep them in the refrigerator? Yeah.
It's a science trick to try.
I know. Scotland has the most redheads. And
oh my gosh.
did you know the naming of tropical storms and hurricanes officially began in 1953? Yeah. And we breathe and we live as humans. We take about 23,000 breaths every day, and then water expands when it's froze by 9%. Little things there I figured you'd like.
That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And also in the news, you're telling me about the ISIS. Also, you just mentioned something about the ISIS.
Yeah, I was
in general news.
I guess over in Syria. I guess apparently ISIS has been wiped off of the earth. I don't know. I didn't really read too much into it or see too much.
Yeah.
I kind of briefly saw something. I was like,
okay.
Yeah. I was like, all right. So, I mean,
cool.
I might as well just eat another 35 tons of pasta a year because that's what Americans eat, about 35 tons of pasta a year.
Hey, Luigi. Hey, Mario. Hey, Mario.
Yeah.
Hey.
And the earth is struck by lightning over 100 times every second.
Damn!
But, you know what? 56% of typing is completed by your left hand.
You know what? That's actually true because I used to type on the left hand.
Yeah. So there's pretty much nothing wrong with me.
Nothing wrong with me! Nothing wrong with me!
That's silly. That's crazy. That's great. Just fans, check it out. You know, you got nothing to do. Go on this website. Just check it out.
Yeah. 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 Here we go. More people are killed from bees than snakes. Yeah.
7-9 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at 127th and Adelaide. Barricade situation.
Oh no, run. Oh man, what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Player, it's on. Every day, all day.
The Atlantic Ocean is saltier than the Pacific.
That makes though.
I know.
Yeah.
Yep. And more people are allergic to cow's milk than any other food.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
So that's pretty much it there. But that's enough of Did You Know facts. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to discuss some wrestling news. We're going to discuss where David C. Russell of Deathmatch Russell Podcast was at last night. So be sure to check out our supporters of the Everett Lee Show. You can head over to season.Net and check out the sponsors at the bottom of the screen right there that you see. And you can follow Podcast C Network on Facebook, Podcast C Network, and you can send Podcast C Network a tweet over on Twitter at Podcast C Net. Subscribe to Podcast C Network on YouTube for the latest podcasts and episodes that's put up on the YouTube channel. And subscribe and follow right here on twitch.tv/Podcast C Network. When we come back, we are going to basically discuss some wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yep. We're going to discuss some wrestling, my friend.
All right. Let's go hit those commercial ads. Go for it. We'll be right back, folks.
Well, I got to pull.
Try to find.
Yeah, I gotta pull up one of them because I didn't have it. I didn't have it uploaded yet. Here, I'm getting to it though. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about wrestling here right after the break.
There's
a lot
so
of
much
stuff
to talk
stuff
about. There's
going on.
really
We got
a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Just before the big
Especially
time.
with AEW, we'll be talking a lot about that and a lot of other things that will be popping up here just in a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to stick around because we will return right after these words from our sponsors, a Podcast City Network. So stick around.
The following support and sponsor. City Limits Tap Room, sports bar in DeLand, Florida, has brew on tap, serve food, the grilled cheese is excellent. For upcoming events, check out City Limits Tap Room on Facebook.com/City Limits Tap Room. Atlantic Sounds has thousands of new and used vinyl records and CDs. If they don't have it, they can order it for you. Same location since 1982. For more updates on what's new, check out Atlantic Sounds on Facebook.com/Atlantic Sounds Vinyl. Sports Sanity Customs have worked with organizations from custom embroidering polo shirts to jerseys for your kids' baseball team. They do it all. Armed with state-of-the-art equipment and an in-house design team, they are equipped to take on your next project. Visit their website to learn more, sportsanitycustoms.com. Visit Sports Sanity Customs on Facebook.com/SportsSanityCustoms. 3 Count Design offers a wide range of graphic design products, video, photography and other forms of media. Everything from t-shirt designs to websites. Visit Facebook.com/3CountDesign for more. Demo Blast Studios, an explosion of imagination. Original artwork, podcasts, video, apparel and more. Visit DemoBlastStudios.com. Visit Demoblast Studios on Facebook.com/Demoblast Studios, the best family entertainment pro wrestling show in the state of Kentucky. Kentucky's Own Wrestling brings quality family vintage wrestling to a town near you. Kentucky's Own Wrestling offers a ladies division in wrestling and a training school. Kentucky's Own Wrestling is the current longest running Southern promotion. Visit Facebook.com/Somerset Kentucky's Own Wrestling. All supporters and sponsors are brought to you by Podcast City Network.
You're listening to ELS Uncut.
All right. We're back from our little shindig. I'm back.
Hey, buddy.
I can hear David coming back. Had to get some hydration.
High quality H2O.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it would help if I change out the thing right there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. My buffering is like really slow.
Yeah, that usually happens sometimes, but.
No, look. Like it's like not even. It's like slow.
Yeah. I see.
Is there a way to change that in audio setting or settings?
No.
Piece.
It's
No.
just how it happens sometimes. I think that's why people tune in and tune out sometimes because of how Twitch acts and does.
The buffering.
So, yeah, the buffering. I believe so. Yeah.
I mean, I go to the advanced setting, but that doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. But yeah, it really don't do anything.
See, and then it starts back up again. Yeah. Kind of slow, but whatever.
I know. But did you hear just this past week that AEW announced its location for all, or not all, for
we're back.
the future.
We're back on the air?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live, folks. Sorry.
Damn!
I thought you were just talking to me normally, like we always mute the mic
we are.
and just talk.
We are
Sorry.
talking. We are topping.
We're back.
We are
all right,
topping.
We're back. Okay, we're back, folks.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah, AEW, man. You're talking some good news here. Lots of good stuff coming.
Yeah, especially for All In 2. It's reported this week from the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson, and joined by Kenny Omega, that they basically had a discussion panel, and before things really got underway, they basically said they couldn't resist, and they said that All In 2 will be returning to Chicago.
Chicago.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
That's right. AEW All In 2 will be coming back to Chicago. That's right. So, are you all in?
We're all in, man.
Are you all in?
I'm all in.
All in? Are you all in?
Baby. All in. All in.
Are you all in for All In?
I need to buy a t-shirt. I gotta get a t-shirt pretty soon. I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they announced it at this year's C2E2 event in Chicago that the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega announced that All In 2 will be returning to Chicago. And
oh man, don't forget about the signings. They just had a couple new signings.
Who they have for the signings? Go ahead and mention that real quick before I jump into the next thing.
I want to say her name. From Leisha, All Impact.
Uh-huh.
And they just announced some other guy. I have no clue what his name is.
Yeah. Okay.
His name is. Do you see it right there?
Do I see it? No, I don't.
Go on their Twitter page, on AEW's Twitter. You can see it right there.
AEW's Twitter? Okay. I'm pulling it up here. I don't even know why. All Elite Wrestling. Oh yeah, I'm following them on Twitter.
Yeah.
And damn, look how many followers they have.
They got
186K. Damn.
I know.
Oh yeah, let's give a shout out to happy birthday to the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Daniels. Happy birthday, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen angel.
It looks like Michael Nakazawa.
Uh-huh.
I'm probably saying that wrong. My Japanese stinks.
It does stink.
Michael Kazawa is all elite now.
Yeah, and Alicia, I want to say, I can't think of her name. It's drawing me blank, but if you look through pictures or whatever, you'll find it. Oh.
I'm looking at it right here. I'm scrolling down the Twitter. There's the announcement. Oh, there's the AEW is Jericho.
Allie.
Allie.
I'm sorry.
Allie from Impact.
Yes, congratulations to her.
Yeah. It's actually right before this next story, this next topic I want to discuss. Allie, she was with Impact Wrestling. She finished up. Now she signed with All Elite Wrestling. Her last appearance will air. It's already aired on the taping of Impact.
Oh,
and it was reported that she knew back in January the company she wouldn't renew with the company and her deal as they look to refresh the roster. And Allie said it'd be, to be well liked, and ended up keeping the news mostly to herself. So yesterday, the signing broke that Wynn and many in Impact were aware of her exit.
Here's the thing here's the thing I'm sending you right now. If you look on your web, also, I want to talk about this. The librarian editions. I just sent you a tweet message.
Librarian editions.
Yes, it's a new thing. They're looking for people to be a new role on the Elite as well. AEW is they did some auditions. Like, it's on Facebook. Twitter. Like, if you look, you'll see that. You got that link? I just sent you.
I'm looking. Okay, I pulled it up. My stuff's running kind of slow, so bear with me. Because I got so much stuff open. I'm trying not to open up a bunch of things, a bunch of stuff, because it's slowing down the live stream right now. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it? Now you see what I'm talking about. They just did auditions.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that here later.
But fans, evidently they're, like I said, they're just doing an audition for a role as the librarian.
Yeah.
So anybody can do it. I even sent that to Robin.
Yeah.
He'd be good for that. Could you see him do that?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Robin.
Well, it looks like Starcast 2 is scheduled for the Caesar Palace. They're bringing Starcast 2 to the entertainment capital of the world. This is coming from a Starcast on Fight official Twitter here. And I'll go ahead and screenshot that right here so you can see what I'm talking about. That they got the list up for Starcast, what's going to be happening with Starcast. You can see right there. On Thursday, May 23rd, live event schedule. Right there, they'll be having. They got the Joey Ryan documentary premiere. Wow. All an evening with Cody and the Bucks. Wow. Friday on the 24th, I'm looking there. JR and the King, which I think is neat. Let's see what else they got. The Double or Nothing press conference between 4 and 5 on that Friday.
Oh, they just added another girl.
Wrestling Observer Live. They're going to have that on May 24th there. They're also going to have the roast, it looks like, from 6 to 8 on Friday the 24th. And then from 7 p.m., to 8:30 p.m., the Art of Wrestling with Colt Cabana. And then Saturday, May 25th, the live event schedule is they're going to have Jim Johnson behind the themes. Oh, great.
Who?
Never mind. 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. X-Pac 12360 degrees of the Attitude Era. I think is going to be great. Check this out. 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. I Quit with Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard. I think that's going to be neat right there.
That's neat. I like that. That's old school right there.
Yep. And check this out. Sunday, May 26th, from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., Talk is Jericho Live. From noon to 1:30 p.m., Lita's panel on women's wrestling. 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m., Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard. And from 2 to 3, to be announced. We can't announce yet. I don't know what that is. And then from 4 to 5:30 p.m., another to be announced. And then from 4 to 5:30, House of Hardcore podcast with Tommy Dreamer. Cool. So you can basically visit starcast.com for the latest updates and the live event scheduling to be announced. So be sure to check that out.
Now I'm seeing what you saw there. Okay. Jim. Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of, we said Jim Ross.
Jim Ross.
Yeah, Jim Ross. There's a reason why. He gave us a reason why he left WWE. His main reason why he left. Mm-hmm. This source is coming from WrestlingInc.com. That this past Thursday, Jim Ross appeared on ESPN Outside the Lines program and confirmed that he has been in talks with All Elite Wrestling. JR's current WWE contract does not expire till March 29th. Regarding his WWE departure, Ross said he only had 2 bookings in 2018, and that was it. He said, quote, I had 2 bookings in 2018. So I kind of felt the writing was on the wall, he said. And a quote, Ross technically had 3 dates in 2018, which was Raw 25th, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, WrestleMania 34 kickoff pre-show, and the Greatest Royal Rumble kickoff pre-show panel. Ross said on his podcast that he recently spoke with Vince McMahon, WWE Chairman Vince McMahon, and the two mutually agreed it was time to move on. And JR said, quote, I miss being around people. The main reason I'm leaving WWE is because they weren't using me very much, and I felt like I've got some great years left. I need to get out of the house. I need to be involved. I need to get out on the road. I need to be around people. So that's basically why he left, because he still feels that he has talent, and
he's still got fuel in the fire, like always.
Yeah, he still has gas in the tank, and he feels that he can be used, and they're not using him. So go someplace where you're going to be used and utilized, and he will be utilized in AEW.
So congratulations. Let's just say, congratulations to Jim Ross for making the change. Good for you, man.
Well, it was time. It was time.
It
yeah, it was. It was time for him to move on, and he basically he moved on. He definitely did move on, and he has nothing but praises for WWE and the McMahon family. He also, I want to end this saying here, quote, I have no issues. I wasn't mad at anybody. There was no major controversy here. I believe WWE in general, as the most televised producer, do want to get younger. I've been around since the mid-'70s doing this job that I truly love doing. When I was unable to get booked to be utilized, I had to look for Plan B, and Plan B was, quote, let's step away gracefully. Vince McMahon and his family has been amazing to my family. And that's good. They had a mutual agreement to part, and he left. And so he's going to, he is basically going to AEW.
Do something. Yeah, do some good work.
Yeah, definitely. And one last thing here before we get into talking about where you were at Saturday. You heard about WWE moving its headquarters?
Yeah, I saw a big article on the news on Twitter about that. I was reading a little bit into that, and I saw that they were moving headquarters. That's in Danbury, I think Stamford, Connecticut. And I actually know where that. I know where that location is because I always tell you when I'm on a trip or something, going to my uncle's house. I stop by and look at the building.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna move. They're moving locations. That's all. Down the block.
Yeah, basically, they've been there. Titan Towers has been there since I think 81.
Yeah,
it's been there in 1981. They need more square feet because they've grown so much inside as a company, and they need a bigger space. There's one right down the road, so they're just going to move there.
Yeah.
They're going to move everything there.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're definitely going to move everything there. Bigger space, bigger everything. Because
maybe this time they'll even put in like a storefront. They should have they don't have a storefront. They should.
Well, it's a business building. A business building. You don't go into a car insurance place and buy a T-shirt, do you?
No, you're right.
Damn.
Yeah, you definitely don't. You definitely don't do that. You don't go into a car insurance place and buy a T-shirt, do you?
No.
Nah, you don't. You don't.
But WWE needs a shopping jackpot. Big, well, all Elite does too. But hey, yes,
that sounds
fickle.
You don't go into an insurance place to buy a T-shirt. You don't do that. You don't go buy a T-shirt and where you go buy insurance. Okay. You
Okay.
don't. You don't do that.
Okay, all right. Move on. Okay, you're killing me now. You're really riveting me.
I'm gonna rib you. I haven't even started yet.
Oh no.
I haven't even started yet. So basically,
That is incorrect.
Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. We'll take donations at the end of the show.
take donations at the end of the show. I'll give you a donation.
Yeah, pretty one.
Jackpot.
Thank you.
You're just basically saying,
Nothing wrong with me! Nothing wrong with me!
Only you, Ever. Always have to dig into the rib.
yeah, I do, man. I do.
Every single time.
I do.
It's all good.
I have to.
It's all got it. It's like taking a steel chair shot.
Shut up! Shut up!
Wow.
Uh,
Oh man.
I didn't mean to. No.
But leading up to that, WrestleMania weekend's coming up really quick, man. You believe that?
No. It's coming
Like
up.
what? Jeez.
It is.
So much happening though. Like we said, so many independent promotions, and just it's gonna be, chaotic. I'm gonna be home. I don't even want to watch. I don't want to be around people. I just want to be in front of the TV.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You just want to be around the TV.
But I will be seeing Jake the Snake Roberts in a couple weeks. Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
That's cool.
It is.
That is. Now, I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, where were you last night?
Where was I?
Yeah, where were you last night? What'd you do?
I was in Voorhees, New Jersey at WSU Women's Wrestling. Something entirely new. Man, I'll talk about it. Talked about a fun show, man. The ladies really put on a good card. It was a good technical, a lot of good matches the whole night.
Yeah. I seen up on your Facebook page, on Facebook there, that you had a couple of
Platinum Honeys.
Yeah,
Platinum Honeys.
Right.
Shout out to the Platinum Honeys.
Yeah, you had the Platinum Honeys right there, man. One under each arm, man, or around on both arms.
I know, and they both were competing in this, and they both won their matches. And actually, so
yeah,
how they're pretty good.
Yeah,
and shout out to, but who they're associated also with. Well, of course they're
Anthony Green.
The red, huh?
Yeah, they're associated with Anthony Green.
The red shirt. I know. You had. I think you would love that. I think I'm gonna have to dig him up for you. Ooh.
That'd be great.
All right. Well, yeah, it was great to see them in action. Because they're always out the ring being the manager part, and then it's just great to see them do what they do best, wrestle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I have something right here to show. I'm gonna screenshot it right here. Here's Mr. David Russell, right there.
Oh man, the public picture. Thank you.
Right there with the Platinum Honeys, right there. Anthony Green's.
I want to tell you that little hallway. That was it was very packed there because the merchandise tables were right there.
Were they?
Yeah, your crap. You just said excuse me. I can't move. I can't move.
I bet it was tight. I definitely do. I bet it was tight there for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would be tight with those ladies, that's for sure. But,
oh my God! What the fuck is that?
Hey.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it more like?
What a rush!
Yeah, a lot, but I saw so much action that night. It was just great. It's great to see local talent, and they're trying something. What?
We're talking about this picture. Like, yeah, man, I saw so much action last time.
You got me again. Yeah. Thank you, Everett. Thank you very much. Donation, please. Donation.
Donation. What? What? So is WSF, right?
Yeah, women's.
WSU.
Yeah.
Which is WSU.
Women's, United States. Yeah, women's. They're actually changing the name.
They are.
Yeah, they're launching it to something else.
Huh. Okay.
But
I didn't know that.
You'll see it.
What I'm looking at your pictures here. The Platinum Honeys. They wrestled against Ava Everett. Oh, she spells her name with 2 R's?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That is.
That's amazing.
Well, it looks like you had a good time last night.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
That was good.
The championship match was like the technical match of the night.
Yeah.
I didn't put that picture up, but I'll put them up tomorrow. People, check them out. Tomorrow I'll have more pictures up.
Yeah, check them out. Check them out. What do you got going on this week for Deathmatch Wrestle Podcast before we end?
I have nothing. That's it.
This week?
Nothing exciting. No podcast. Maybe I'll work on some guests this week. I got some things I'm working on.
Yeah.
No wrestling events this weekend. Chill weekend. Work. Like normal.
Nice.
It's a wrap. I'm
yeah,
done.
pretty much this is a wrap. Not much more going on. Be sure.
What do you have coming up, Everett?
Everett Lee Show. Yeah. Be sure to check out this Wednesday. Let me pull up the date right here. Be sure to check out on March 27th, episode 121 of the Everett Lee Show with my guest. I'll have our new show that's been added to Podcasting Network, Movie Nights Podcast. I'll have one of the guys on there talking this week with me on this Wednesday on the Everett Lee Show. He'll be on Dalton from the Movie Nights Podcast. Talk about a lot of things with him. Talk about some movies, getting some good discussions on that. And then later on in the month of April, I got some great guests lined up, ranging all the way from indie movies to wrestling, as usual on the Everett Lee Show.
Forget, we also should mention before we talk about wrestling. Tonight, what's today's date? What's today's
24th.
In a couple more weeks, actually, Kentucky's Own Wrestling.
That's right.
The double ring battle royale that's happening in Shopville, Kentucky. Make sure your fans will check that out because that's going to be a solidly stacked double ring battle royale. Lots of action. It's going to be a great night of Kentucky's Own Wrestling action. All the way, baby.
All the way. KCW. All the way, baby.
KCW.
And that is it for ELS Uncut.
We're out of here. Good night.
Everett Lee signing off. Thanks for tuning in to ELS. Thanks for tuning in for ELS Uncut. We are out of here. We'll see you next week for an episode of ELS Uncut. Peace.